that one. I mean, that one, where you see the fresh cut stump. We're cutting the one behind it. Got a chain up there on the trunk, and now I'm gonna drag the cable. Watch this. Now I'm waiting for my assistant, and that's not Jack. He doesn't have a thumb. 2 thumbs. He just says dew claws. Jack! I don't know if you could see that. We'll run through it. I'll just take the phone here off the tripod and show you what's going on here. Check this out. I want you to see that. So we have the pulley, and that runs over to the tree that we want to yank. So we're going to put some tension on that when I make the back cut to have it fall toward us. And the assistant, that would be my wife, she's going to be following, or down here, this down here, follow the cable down this way. Make sure there's no obstructions, cable. Over to the winch. And yeah, so over here is where we pull this is the pulley that pulls the wire rope there. And you can see that we're safely out of the way of the tree doing it like this. So we're not pulling it towards us, but rather pulling it towards the block on the tree. Isn't that swift? Isn't that awesome? It works. It works great. Now, if you don't have a pulley, that just makes it a lot easier to pull the chain by hand. But you can, if you find a strong tree like this and you don't much care that it kind of digs into the tree. But I did this the other day without the pulley. I just put it on a dead pine tree that was really stable. And you can do it that way too. So this just basically halves the force required as well, my friends, by using one of these. The halves, Halves, the force required to pull. Not that that's an issue, because that tractor there, it has a pulling capacity of 6,500 pounds, if I remember correctly. And the tractor is around 7,500 pounds. So, yeah, and that's, it's a tall tree, but it's not a really big tree. It's only about maybe 8 to 10 inches girth. So I'm just waiting here. And so we can, just sit and chat. There's the other tree I took down here before it. So it had one in front of it. And it's going to come crashing down. And I think the camera's way out of the way of it. You can see the line is basically the way I want it to fall, through here. And it's going to come smashing down through these beech limbs here, but that's okay. These things recover fantastically well. Or may not even, just might just come through. I find these beech fibers, when it's green wood, are really, really tough. And same with the blue beech trees. So, yeah. And it's really warm here today. I got to check for ticks later, because the dog, we just picked one off him. Jack, he's still standing up there. See Jack? And you have guineas, they're all Twitter-pated. But I can tell that the 10 people who are on are really excited about what's going to happen here. And I'm excited for you. It's a nice day for felling a tree. We just have very light winds. And the conditions are dry. So I'm not like slopping through the mud here with the tractor. And yeah, it's good. Doesn't get better. What's on everybody else's agenda? If you're on the live stream here, your agenda is to watch me take the tree down. And that's what's going to happen. Chainsaw is over there by the tree, waiting. Tractor's ready and gassed up. And now I need a little seat to sit on, and this looks like a good seat. If I turn it over, that is. I don't want to sit on that. That's better. Maybe put that there. This here. And we'll hold on to the rope and wait. I could go and, what do you call it? Expedite my assistant I won't do that. See? See the chain on it, on the tree? Right there. While we're waiting. The TV intro you never skip. I'll tell you the one you never skip. If you're watching Netflix, you can't skip the first Netflix opener. We got to get one person to answer this. I didn't make this up. This was a YouTube. Try a sticker. They said, try a sticker. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Anybody? The other one I really liked, did you ever watch Dexter? That was an intro that was always kind of cool. The slice of life boat that he had, they always showed that. We got 2 likes. Look at that. We're up to 7 here. 7 people. You know, I was looking at my analytics in January when I started more or less doing these, just to let you know, I know this is, it's not that interesting, but in case you're wondering, I always wonder about other people's analytics, and I don't think there's anything to not share. I noticed, like, they really amplified my channel, and I don't know if it's because I was new on YouTube, and I'm not new, at least in terms of content that I was providing. Like, there's probably millions of other people doing wood splitting and chainsaw and timber work. There is. I see all those videos. It's in the algorithm now and dials in and gets all that stuff when I get on and look at shorts and videos. That's what comes on my channel now, on my feed. But anyway, I just noticed that the first few weeks, the views on lives went like super high, like spiking, would be like thousands. And now it's like down to just a couple hundred, a few hundred. It's weird how that all works. And YouTube, no, not YouTube. I looked on Grok, ask Grok about that. You know, Grok is the AI chat thing. And it says that YouTube, if there's some seasonality to the content that you provide, then it won't amplify it. So we're kind of out of the heating season. So, splitting wood is not that interesting to people who are now thinking about the springtime and the beach coming up. So, and I was thinking, that doesn't make too much sense to me. Kind of does, but not a lot. And what do you guys think? Nobody answered it, so I took that sticker away. Tractor's still waiting. I know what I can do. Still on? Yep. So just sitting here in my forest, wire rope ready, tractor ready. so nice. See the light breeze we got. Maybe you can even hear it. Yeah, I think that'll be an easy tree to take down. It's got a slight lean towards me, so yeah. You ready?
What?
Come down and
Right now?
yeah. Okay, my assistant is, I think she's coming now.
For how long?
Should take 5 minutes, 10 maximum.
What?
5 to 10 minutes maximum. There she comes. Here we go. We're on live.
Are we?
Yep.
Great.
So that's the tree. You're gonna stand over here. And just like we did with the cherry tree, you got this rope here. Take all that stuff off. Like that. This thing is meant to, if you have to, at an emergency, this blue one is meant to be pulled like this. And what will happen is, see that lever here? It will lock that.
Okay.
That's it.
I was just keeping it out of the PTO.
Yeah, you don't want to wrap it up in the PTO. That would be bad. So you're going to see here, here's the wire rope up to the pulley. So I'm going to be over there on the tree, and you're going to give it some tension when, not yet, because it's just, I'm going to face cut it and then go to the back. And then when I'm at the back and I give you the signal, then you can put the tension on it. And Jack should be over here, not up there. That's a really bad spot, Jack. Isn't it? And it should reach easily through this, come through that. And I'm gonna move, I think the camera should be okay, but I'll move it a little bit higher, the tripod up here. Yeah. It's probably okay here. All right, here we go. Just to be really safe, it could deflect off that tree there, so the beech tree. Okay, let's see if it lines up. Here we go.
Are you gonna start the tractor for me?
Yeah. I have to get the helmet. The hard hat. The hardy har har. Jack? Yeah, I'm out of the way, don't worry.
You want a little tension on it?
No, not really actually, because
So will it, be able to get it fast enough?
yeah,
The way it is now?
yeah, you'll see before we, because I don't like
It's not gonna fall on the house no matter what.
no.
So don't start pulling
Until I'm ready to backtrack.
really quick.
What?
You have to be really quick.
Not a good spot. Gonna get him. Good. So you can see there we got it, but it's hung up in the tree. So I got to reassess the cable.
The problem is it pulled this down.
Just snapped them.
Yeah,
That happened when you pulled them?
yeah. And then this, it's off the pulley now.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, this tree doesn't think so.
Oh yeah, I can't use it. That'll damage them.
Yeah, it already is a little damaged.
Oh. Okay. I can get it off. Yeah, it went a little bit further left than I thought it would.
Well, and maybe it didn't pull properly.
Yeah, because of the tree breaking.
Yeah. Well, it didn't break, it pulled it out of the ground. It uprooted it. And I was like, oh shit. Keep going, I guess.
So, let me show you what happened here. We'll go through the,
Can I go back to China?
yeah. The tree, friends, is sitting up because what happened is and we have to be careful around here now. Ah, it's not going anywhere. Ah, it isn't going anywhere, is it?
I still wouldn't walk under it. I mean, that's just me.
I wouldn't walk under it either. But friends, look what happened. So we put a little bit too much tension on this tree, which is where my pulley was, and just yanked him over. There he is. There's his root ball.
Wasn't much of a root ball.
No, he wasn't. He was unhealthy. That's why he was using it. But
Can you
and
use
here's
the
the
winch to drag that off?
yeah. I think I
With the
can.
tractor up here to
Yeah.
pull it?
Yeah. So my assistant here, she had a good idea. What was it? What do you think we should do?
To move the tractor up there
Uphill, yeah.
and then just pull the tree from the bottom.
And then
pull it off its stump
yeah, that's a good idea.
and drag it.
Well, at least I won't be able to turn it around, but I'll be able to pull it off the stump so it's safely off its resting place. And then I can start cutting it with it lower down.
You don't think you can drag it down?
No, because what's going to happen is it's going to get stuck in the ground here, the base.
I have an idea. Then maybe you could can you drive the tractor
No.
over the septic field?
No.
No? Okay. Never mind.
So,
the end of
well,
my
if
good
I get it
ideas.
on the ground, then I can at least start cutting it from the base a few feet up. That's what we're going to do.
That sounds sketchy.
No, I do it all the time. It's actually pretty easy and safe, but it's not safe the way it is.
No.
Because it can fall off the stump.
Yeah.
Because it's cut and just leaning and wedged up in here.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. But, that's what happens sometimes when...
Making it easier for Matt to fell that one.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want that tree, as he falls, to catch limbs on him, on this tulip poplar, and then start twisting on the base and then flip into the house. That'd be bad. So this maple, which was not a healthy one, as you can see, we pulled him out and he just snapped. Snapped, I say. He went shaklank. Okay, I gotta take the pulley off. There we go. Got my nut here. And do that. Take that off there. Oh, I got 4 likes. That's it. It's pretty good, I guess, since there's 5, 6, 7 people on. Give it another like. You didn't waste your time. You saw somebody halfway successfully fell a tree. I was really, really hoping that this tree would have fallen through here. Not there, but through here. Sheared those branches and fallen through there. But that was not what's going to happen, so now we need another plan. And yeah. These beech trees, man, can pose real problems for fallers. All right. And now I have to deal with this guy too. Let's take this over here. As old Buckin says, take your time. You got to take your time with this stuff. He's right. Not in a hurry. Not in a hurry. You want to be safe, not sorry. And the nice thing about my situation is that I can fall the trees into the forest. And if mistakes happen, like this one, not going exactly where I wanted it to, it probably actually fell where it was going to fall based on my face cut or notch cut and the way it was kind of leaning. So maybe I should have angled it a little bit more. Put the pulley back up there. It's nice having those little hooks on my skid plate. Okay, the next thing is we need to get the chain off of that. So you can come with me and we'll do that. She's up there. But you can see what I didn't do is cut below this area. So I wanted to stay above this where I had the strength so it wouldn't like break up when I cut into this. If I'd cut down here, this could have broken, and I don't know if it would have barber chaired, but yeah, it looks like it basically, I did have a little bit of an angle on that, but it didn't go that way at all. I wanted it to go about 6 feet that way. So now the plan, oh, I know what we're gonna do. I just figured out what we're gonna do to pull this down. I have to get it off of the stump. Right now it's a little bit safe. I don't want to get underneath it with the saw because it could fall on me. So what I'm gonna do is take the tractor, which is there, take it a little bit uphill here, and I'm gonna reattach it, but with the tractor over there. And I'm gonna pull it off, and it might actually even, if I can pull it high enough here, this way, maybe 6 to 8 feet this way, then it might even fall a little lower. So we're gonna try that. You can watch. And flip it around like this so I can see. I got to do a little trim work here. I don't know if you can see it, but I just pushed that maple, the dead maple root ball.